By 1899, the age of outlaws and gunslingers was at an end. America was becoming a land of laws. It's not the opposite of an outlaw, though. Even the West had mostly been tamed. A few gangs still roamed, but they were being hunted down and destroyed. Very understated title card. Can't remember if I enabled subtitles.
Abigail says he's dying, Dutch. We'll have to stop someplace.
Okay, Arthur's out looking. I sent him up ahead.
If we don't stop soon, we'll all be dying. This weather, it's May. I'm just hoping the law got as lost as we did.
There. Arthur! Any luck?
I found a place where we can get some shelter. Let Davy rest while he... You know. An old mining town. Abandoned. It ain't far. Come on. Come on! Yeah!
Chapter 1. Colter.
Bring him in here!
Miss Gaskell, get that fire lit, quick. Miss Jones, bring in whatever blankets we have. Mr. Pearson, see what we've got in terms of food.
Davy's dead.
There was nothing more you could have done.
What are we gonna do? We need supplies.
Well, first of all, you're gonna stay here, and you were gonna get yourself warm. Now, I sent John and Micah scouting out ahead. Arthur and I, we're gonna ride out, see if we can find one of them. And this, just for a short bit. And I don't see what other choice we have.
We gotta do a tutorial somehow.
Listen to me, all of you, for a moment. Now, we've had, well, a bad couple of days. I loved Davy, Jenny, Sean, Mac. They may be okay. We don't know. But we lost some folks. Now, if I could throw myself in the ground in their stead, I'd do it gladly. But we are gonna ride out and we are gonna find some food. Everybody, we're safe now. There ain't nobody following us through a storm like this one. And by the time they get here, well, we're gonna be long gone. We've been through worse than this before. Mr. Pearson, Miss Grimshaw, I need you to turn this place into a camp. We may be here for a few days. Now, all of you, get yourselves warm. Stay strong. Stay with me. We ain't done yet. Come on, Arthur.
All right. We've got some work to do.
We ain't run into them yet, so they both must have headed down the hill.
Sure. Hey, I ain't had time to ask. What really went down back there on that boat?
We missed you. That's what happened. Come on. Oh.
Hey, you need horses?
Oh, yeah. Hey, Mr. Smith, get yourself indoors. You need to rest that hand.
I'll live.
Get indoors, son. We need you strong.
Okay.
Come on, let's go.
How am I going?
Sure what we're gonna
You didn't tell me how to go
find,
sideways though.
We have
Tell me how to
try.
turn.
Stay close. We'll do our best to stick to the trail.
This goddamn weather.
Been 2 days or more like this now. Oh, it has to blow over soon. Yeah! Bridge coming up. Take it easy.
Can't believe we lost Davy too.
He's the last one, Arthur. No more. We need to get those people warm and fed.
At least we don't need to worry about Pinkertons tailing us in this.
A couple more days, we'll be on the other side. You need to help me pick the others back up. You're the only one I can rely on to stay strong right now.
We got fire and shelter. That's a start.
Oh, yeah. Hey, I think I see something up the path.
We did it.
You up ahead. Who's there? Micah.
Gentlemen,
Found anything?
I think so. Found a little homestead down that way.
Okay. Anyone home?
Sure. Place is blazing with light and noise. Sounded like a party.
Let's go see.
Follow me. How's Davy doing?
He didn't make it. Nor did little Jenny.
That's too bad. Davy was a real fighter. Both of them calendar boys is, or was.
Yeah,
And Mac, Sean,
we don't know.
quite a business.
I'm glad you're all right, Micah.
Always.
Ask him if he's seen John.
Hey, have you seen John, Micah?
Didn't see much of anything once this storm came in.
He hasn't seen him.
He'll be fine. Things always turn out right for that
I assume
boy.
that's John
I
Marston.
hope Mac and Sean are still out there somewhere, too. Hey, Arthur, let me take the rear. You move up.
God damn it. You sure about this, Micah?
Mr. Morgan, I never thought I would be so pleased to see your face. Been kind of lonely out here. Where's everyone else?
Old mining camp, back up the hill.
Huddled around a fire, waiting for Daddy to put food on the table. I've said it before. We got... Okay, let's keep it down now, gentlemen. It's just up ahead.
Snuff and stash those lanterns, boys. Best you two lie low on this.
I assume we're gonna get a shooting tutorial
Let's
now.
head down there.
Yes, because they're telling us about health. The mouse inversion is weird. That'll be why. I couldn't remember how inverted I wanted things, but I imagine now it will just... Yeah, there we go, that's much better.
Let's hitch up here.
The outer bar shows my remaining health. What? I missed all that.
Let me handle this. We don't want to spook these fine people.
Someone's having fun in there.
You two, get yourself out of sight. One lonely man is a lot
I didn't
less
hitch my horse.
intimidating than three nasty-looking degenerates. Mike, hide behind that wagon. Arthur, you take that old shed on the left and stay low, both of them.
Oh, so crouching is a toggle. What is sprint?
Arthur, what are you doing? I said get out of sight. Arthur, take cover in that shed over there.
Oh, this shed. That's not a shed.
Arthur, get in position. Come on. Hello?
Shut up, Billy.
Excuse me. Hello? Oh, well, hello, friend.
What you want?
I am very sorry to disturb you. My friends and I, well, we got into some trouble up the way, lost in the storm. Gentlemen,
We can't help you, mister.
I got folks
Arthur,
dying on the trail.
Arthur, we got a problem. There's a corpse right here.
Now, I just
Arthur,
need some
there's a body
cans of food
in the
or
wagon.
something.
I hear you. Just
Gentlemen,
keep your eyes on Dutch.
please.
I think you should go now, but
Now, friend, I ain't asking for much. Please, I am kind of desperate.
Hey, I don't believe it. Come here, partner. Come here.
over there! More of them! It's an ambush!
Watch out! One up top!
I got it ready for you! Now it's close, damn bastards! You're dead now! Got a hit. One of them's making a run for it! Arthur!
Nailed it.
That's my boy, Arthur. Good shooting. Goddamn O'Driscoll boys here! Why?
I don't know. Maybe same reason as us.
Micah, go bring the horses closer to the house. Arthur, let's go search the cabin.
Hold on. Near I.
Smells like a party in here.
Turn the place upside down. Grab as many supplies as you can. We need the essentials. Food, medicine, whiskey.
Oh, I'm starving.
You should eat something now. Get your strength up for the ride back.
What was that to open your satchel? B. My health's doing alright.
O'Driscoll's. I don't believe it.
It's a strange one, all right. Maybe they're hiding up here, too. There's a big price on Colm O'Driscoll's head. Nearly as big as the one on yours.
Wanting Colm dead is about the only thing me and Uncle Sam agree on.
Place is dry and warm. We could maybe move the women and Jack down here.
Maybe. We'll see how they are when we get back. I don't really want us to split up.
Looks like the poor bastard was married, too. At some point.
If we can't eat it or drink it, put it down.
Jack and Sadie wedding. September 7th, 1896. That's oat cakes. Are they Staffordshire oat cakes? Is that it? We done? Nothing to talk to him about. Oh, is it? Oh, okay. It is making me do this.
I'm going to start packing the horses. You keep looking.
I did not realize that I had to restore my health.
Anything you think we can use, then meet me out here.
I think we've got everything. Gotta leave the cabinet open.
Micah, Arthur, keep looking for stuff. Arthur, go see if there's anything in that barn.
That there barn.
Micah, you search the cabin, see what we missed.
Sure.
I didn't miss jack shit. That's not a barn. Left alt to see my current objective. Okay, right, fine. I like that. Locked. Oh, okay. We're gonna learn melee combat here, presumably.
What's going on?
This guy just jumped me.
Oh, did he now?
Sneaky little bastard. Should I kill him?
No. Not yet. Find out what they're doing here and where Colm is.
Oh, this son of a bitch will talk. Where's Colm O'Driscoll?
With the others. At an old mining camp southwest of here. Near the lake.
What are you bastards doing? Why are you up here?
We're fixing to rob some train. Gonna blow the tracks.
Robbing trains, remember that? And that was the thing?
That, I swear.
Well, I would say it looks like you have this, Arthur. Do what you want with him. I don't care.
What are we gonna
Bring
do?
that horse when you're done. Oh.
I don't know anything else. Please. Please, spare me. I promise. You won't see me again.
I wasn't sure if that was going to be like just knock him out. Pick up my gun. Tab? Why? Pick up my hat. I need to pick up my hat. That's absolutely essential. Where is my hat?
It's okay. Easy. You're okay. Whoa, easy. You're all right, boy.
Wait. I just lead the horse. I mean, I am. Continue to bond with your horse increases its trust in you, improves its attributes.
Is that bastard still in there?
He's dealt with.
Good. That looks like a decent horse. You should keep him. Get that horse hitched. You don't want him bolting.
Micah, what the hell do you think you're doing? Don't you bite me. Wild thing, ain't ya?
Leave her alone.
I wasn't doing nothing. She's one of them O'Driscolls.
No, she ain't, Micah. Look at her. Miss, are you...
Oh, you fool! Micah!
Jesus, Micah.
Miss, now, it is gonna be okay. We mean you no harm. Miss. Come on. It'll be okay. We need to get out of here, and quick. Come on now.
That's looking fire.
You okay, miss?
They came 3 days ago. And my husband, they...
Okay. Miss, you are safe now. And you can't stay here. You come with us. Arthur.
Miss, it's okay. We're bad men. We ain't them. It's okay.
We're bad men, but we're not those bad
We'll
men.
keep you safe until you figure
We're
out
different
what you
bad
wanna
men. It's
What's
fine.
your name, miss? Miss.
Adler.
Adler.
Sadie Adler. Mrs. He was my husband.
Hey! Somebody's coming!
Looks like it's Dutch.
Looks
Hey,
like it's
everybody,
Dutch.
Dutch is back. How'd you get on?
Micah found a homestead, but he weren't the first. Colm O'Driscoll and his scum, they beat us to it. We found some of them there, but there is more about, apparently. Scouting the train. Thank you.
That's the last thing we need right now, Dutch.
Well, it is what it is. But we found some supplies, some blankets, a little bit of food, and this poor soul, Mrs. Adler, Miss Tilly, Miss Karen, would you warm her up? Give her a drink or something? And Mrs. Adler, it's gonna be okay. You're safe now. They turned her into a widow. Animals. I need some rest. I haven't slept in 3 days.
You're over here. Miss O'Shea will show you the way. Mr. Morgan, we put you in a room over here.
Thank you, Miss Grimshaw.
Mr. Bell, you're with the fellas over there.
What?
Bailers.
How come Arthur gets a room and I get a bunk bed next to Bill Williamson and a bunch of darkies?
Get yourself to bed.
Uncool. Very uncool attitude.
He ain't been seen in days. Weather ain't let up.
He's strong, and he's smart.
His animation walking through the snow is a bit sus there.
Hello, Arthur.
Abigail?
Arthur, how you doing?
Just fine, Abigail. And you?
I need you to... I'm sorry to ask, but...
It's little John. He's got himself caught into a scrape again.
He ain't been seen in two days.
Your John will be fine. I mean, he may be as dumb as rocks and as dull as rusted iron, but that ain't changing because he got caught in some snowstorm.
Please go take a look. Javier?
Yes.
Javier, will you ride out with Arthur to take a look for John? You're the two best fit men we've got.
Now?
We're pretty worried about him.
I know. If the situation were reversed, and he'd look for me.
Thank you.
This way. Last I know, John was headed up the river.
For all we know, he kept riding north and never looked back.
He wouldn't leave. Not like that.
Wouldn't be the first time.
Some smoke. Come on, let's take a look.
Let's hope it ain't more of O'Driscoll's boys.
Well, seems somebody left. Recently. And that way.
Sure, well, come on then.
There's some tracks leading to the river.
Ah! Whoa!
Not that way.
2 hours ago, most.
I can see the tracks here, Arthur. Let's cross. See, they continue up that way.
Be a bit chilly, wouldn't it?
You think it's John?
You tell me. These are horse tracks for sure, but could be anyone. Let's just see where they lead.
So, you were there, Javier.
Well,
What
stamina.
really happened
Okay.
on that boat?
We had the money, it seemed fine. Then suddenly they were everywhere.
Bounty hunters?
No, Pinkertons. It was crazy. Raining bullets. Watch out for this crevice.
Dutch killed a girl in a bad way. But it was a bad situation.
That ain't like him, though.
Tracks go left, down here.
I have eyes, Javier.
Davey got shot. Mac and John, both shot too. Sean, we don't even know. I'm surprised we escaped at all. By the time you boys showed up from the other side of town, we were only just holding on.
Bad business, all right. Damn snow's coming in hard again.
We'll lose these tracks if we don't move fast.
I should get a direction credit, surely.
Watch yourself. It's not very wide here.
Oh, Jesus.
Come on, boy. Horse struggling.
Yeah, a lot of fresh snow here.
I don't know about this, Javier. We can't follow nothing.
Let's push on a little bit. Maybe we'll pick up the trail again.
Almost there, boy. Come on.
Hey, look! Over there! You see that? Whoa! John was riding that horse when we left Blackwater. Let's see if he can hear us. Come on! Up there!
Up there!
Yeah! He's coming from up ahead somewhere. I don't think we can go much further on the horses. We'll have to walk from here. I grabbed that shotgun from your horse. Who knows what's up ahead?
You can swap your character as a weapon stored to your horse.
Grab your shotgun. Come on.
Use Q or E. Oh, right. Okay, I'm with it. I'm with it. Okay, right.
Down this way.
Nice. I don't know how I feel about the aiming reticule being in, like, on my head. Because I'll probably never want.
Careful here.
You sure about this?
It's coming from this way.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
we're high up here.
You're telling me.
Oh, my stamina? Jesus.
Drops down here. Watch yourself. Watch out here. Stay low under here.
Crouching tutorial.
Okay. Good now.
Watch your step.
Yeah, it's a toggle.
Real slippery.
Stay close to the wall. Up this way. Come on. sounds closer now. Come on. We're coming, John!
Quite an easy couple of climbs to make there.
It's cold.
Can I restore my... Yes, I can, right. We'll have a nice oat cake.
How you doing?
I'm miserable.
Unbearable.
Been a tough few days.
I know.
That's a whiskey. Sort your ride out.
Take a drink of that.
Thanks.
I'm not designed for this snow. Let's keep moving then.
Littering.
John!
Not good enough.
John!
John!
Come here! Down on the ledge!
That's John! We're coming!
Down here! Over here!
All right! Hot down, Marston!
He's down here.
That's quite a scratch you got there.
Oh, that's how he had the one in his first game.
Good to see you, Arthur Morgan.
You don't look so good.
I don't feel too good neither. I'm freezing.
Don't die just yet, cowboy.
Come on, compadre.
Now we're gonna ask what he's doing down there without his horse.
Well, we can't go back the way we came. Let's try this way.
Ain't you a sorry sight?
Can't argue with you there.
See? I told Dutch you weren't the right man for this.
I'm sure you did.
You alright?
I think so.
Come on. Hopefully this will lead us out.
Uh-oh. Good job we got my shoddy. Shit.
You head for the horses. I'll keep John's friends off until you're clear.
Alright, John, come on. Let's get you on that horse. We're getting you out of here.
Nice and easy.
Presumably I can take the pelts, right? Can I not? Are we not doing that tutorial now? Ugh.
Let's go. Come on.
Presumably we're going to be doing
Let's get back to the others.
shooting from a horse.
I don't feel too good.
You'll be fine. It's just like a dog bite.
Knew a fella, got bit by a dog, died an hour later.
You ain't gonna die. Not yet.
Yeah, you got a sequel to do. Well, not a sequel, but canonically a sequel.
More coming down the hill.
I was right.
Get out of here!
Excellent crosshair placement there.
Shit, there's more on the right. More coming in on the left. Go! Get the hell out of here! Get out!
think so. Jesus! You still with us, Marston? Just about.
No, I want
We're gonna be
my
okay.
I want my shot. Still.
We have some shelter now.
Thanks for coming for me.
Of course. That bullet in Blackwater, now this. You had a hell of a time.
Arthur always says I'm lucky.
None of us are lucky right now. Should ride in the water for a bit. Try to lose the scent. Don't want to leave a trail right back to camp.
You know, we're gonna need to come up with a better story for that scar. So, freezing, bleeding, starving, damn near getting eaten to death ain't good enough for you.
Here, let's cross to the left.
Now, what I don't know is if they did come up with a different story in Red Dead Redemption.
See those buildings up ahead, John? That's where we camped. Nearly there. Come on! Someone help John down off this horse.
Can we get some help here? Can we get some help? We need some help here.
Come on, help him down.
You're alive! You're alive!
Here we go. There we go. Ay, careful, idiotas! It's his leg.
Come on, let's get you warm. Thank you both. This is a new low, even by your standards.
Thank you, Arthur. Thank you.
You got any other lost maidens need saving?
Not today.
Have you and Dutch talked about how we're gonna get out of this?
I was just discussing with Herr Strauss when the weather breaks. I suppose we'll have to keep heading east.
East? Into all that civilization.
I know. The west is where our problems are worse. Come on, Herr Strauss, let's get warm.
Thank you, Mr. Moggy.
We have been running for weeks. We found shelter and been resting here in some old abandoned mining town while we wait the thaw. Hardly the spring I had been hoping for.
Journal entry.
We get strong, we get warm, and we wait. When the storm breaks, we move. But we're safe here. Warm enough.
Bought this new journal after the last one got destroyed in that fire all those months ago, whenever it was. Haven't written or drawn much in the past few months, but I was missing it more than I thought I would, and finally near a store, so here I am, I guess. For all that business up north and the fire, we spent a few months in the wilderness traveling from the northern grizzlies. Traveling down from the northern grizzlies.
We had a bit of bad luck, but then the storm covered our tracks, so now we wait a bit, and we go back to Blackwater, and we get our money, or we get some more money, and we keep heading west.
But we're heading east.
For now.
For now.
For now.
Stuck mostly in the western foothills of the mountains during the worst of the winter. Food was easy to find and life was good. Dutch had a lead for some land we were going to buy, but the land did not match up to his criteria, or he got spooked we were being watched by the law, and that somebody knew who he was, and we never bought it, and we are wondering still. What? That whole sentence is just a complete mess. Picked up a couple of new folk in the Grizzlies. Jenny, a sweet young girl we met abandoned on the roadside, and Micah, an outlaw Dutch, met in a bar someplace. Dutch seems very taken with Micah, who is pretty hot-headed, argumentative, and full of himself. Jose and I are less sure. Guess we shall see. Eventually, we came out of the wilderness and are now holed up outside of Blackwater, although sometimes I stay in town hunting for opportunities. I might be onto something. We got plenty of money, and the trail we took was so torturous and slow, nobody could have followed us south and east or figured out where we was heading. We was thinking about California, but then Dutch and Hosea brought us down to Blackwater. Blackwater has apparently grown a whole lot since any of them were last here. I was told to expect a little more than a trading post, but the place is growing fast and it's almost a small city. The town seems to be riddled with corruption, but there's certainly plenty of money here. It's good to be sleeping in a bed from time to time and living a more civilized life after so long under the canvas, but I do not particularly like being this near to a town. Jesus, getting all this lore. Hey, Dark Captain, welcome. Glad you finally caught part of a stream. We're living here, camping outside town, mostly hidden in plain sight, I guess. Life seems pretty easy. Abigail and Marston keep arguing. I wonder why exactly he came back. He cannot seem to decide if he wants to be a father to that boy of his or not. The arguing is exhausting. I heard talk of a man sounded like Trelawney, but haven't seen him for many months. I'm very good, thank you. How are you? I've been wanting to play this game for like 3 years and I've finally got around to it. Jose and I are onto something pretty big. Might be a lot of cash coming in to do with a real estate scam Hosea thinks he may have discovered. I'm not sure yet. The perfect crime, we think. One where we rob crooks. We're being real careful. It's fun working with Hosea again. The man is an artist of nonsense. Even if nothing comes of it, we are having an amusing enough time. It's good to be running scams again. Hosea is a born huckster. He is getting anxious, worried by that lingering in town. We're going to bring undue attention on ourselves, but Dutch thinks he's also onto something big. His words, not mine. Bank money being brought in by boat, apparently. So for now, we're working on both things and seeing what happens. Plan is to flee west into the desert country someplace, if we can. Oh, for sure. Yeah. Yeah, I've had this in my library for like 3 years, and then only just now being able to play it. So.
Hi, Super Nintendo Chalmers.
And thank you for the follow. Micah and Dutch are planning to rob the ferry in town. They think it's laden with riches, cash coming in for the banks, coming in by boat. This right. I mean, I get that Arthur's not going to be like the most literate and eloquent person, but this is difficult to read. Once I'm not getting involved in the job, Hosea and I are too taken up with our business, which I believe could go very well. And Dutch seems confident that with the group assembled, all will be okay. It'd also be great if you could flip pages from here. I mean, I could read the cursive, but given the sentence structures and everything, it'd just be really annoying to try and pass it all. Plan is for them to carry out the job, then flee into the wilderness out to the west. The next day, Hosea and I might carry out our scam and join them. Dutch seems very happy and excited. He's talking again about California, but he's also talking a lot of other places. Talking a lot about other places. Oh, what's my follow goal? I completely forgot that I had that. Is it like 269 or something? Did I make it a meme number? Of course it's nice. We definitely have a sophisticated sense of humor here. Only 2 more. Oh, okay. Then we'll have to then go to 369, obviously. Colter. We've been running for weeks. I mean, running more than usual. The job they was pulling in Blackwater, robbing that ferry, it turned into a disaster. Young Jenny got killed, poor thing, while Sean and Mac both got arrested or killed. Nobody seems sure which. Dutch shot a girl, I'm not too sure if by accident or design, and seems like it might have been a setup. We took to the hills in an almighty scramble, leaving money and most of our things behind. Okay, so this is where the story started. Then as we were fleeing east over the Grizzlies, an almighty storm hit us. Davy Callender, who had got shot in the gut on the raid, passed away. It was brutal to watch, and the rest of us nearly froze. But we found shelter and have been resting here in some old abandoned mining town while we await the thaw. Davy, rip. I don't really think we need to zoom in on that. It's very, very crude drawing. Read. I like how, yeah, you can read this page. Hardly the spring I've been hoping for. Hosea and I have been planning a robbery of our own in Blackwater, but I guess that's been abandoned along with most of what I owned. I'm profoundly concerned as to what happens next. Once we leave this place, or the law finds us cowering up here. Found a girl, well, a woman I should say. Her husband has been murdered by some of Cornwall Driscoll's boys. Nasty business. Video games, a lot of people involved now. Yeah, it's a multi-billion-dollar industry these days, so a lot of people involved getting into this sort of detail. Okay, we're done. We have read all of the things. I like that. Nice picture of a train. I could draw that. Hold F1 for details. Kill all the walls without damage and complete with at least 80% accuracy. Okay, well, we didn't do a very good job then, did we? Not played a shooty bang bang game in a while. We can sit. Actually, yeah, let's search the drawer. See what stuff we got. Right, so we've got some health in there. Oatcakes, yeah, we'll take some of those. Okay. Close the drawer behind us. This is peak video gaming. Having a sit. Oh, he's got his journal too. I haven't played an open world game in so long. It's a bit annoying that it's R to open the drawer and then E to close it. Jesus. Alright, let's talk to, not you.
Ooh, sorry.
Sorry.
Up with you boys because I thought you liked action. A couple of days on the lam, you lot have all turned yellow. Apart from you, of course.
Shut up, Micah.
I ain't never seen so many long faces. I guess folks miss them. I fell. But when I fall, I don't want no fuss.
When you fall, there'll be a party.
Party. Probably. That funny, huh? Sure. I don't feel like being laughed at by the likes of you two.
Stop it! Now! You fools punching each other when Como Driscoll's needing punching hard. You want to sit around waiting for him to come find us? All of you, we got work to do. Come on.
Are you sure about this, Dutch?
Yes.
Both been through a lot recently. We hardly back on our feet yet.
And the last thing we need is to get bushwhacked by Como Driscoll. Let's go.
I know you hate him, Dutch.
He's here for us.
I know you hate him, Dutch.
No, you're just doubting me.
I would never doubt you, Dutch. You always said revenge is a luxury we can't afford.
This is the right call, Arthur. Take this. And this is about more than revenge for business long ago. They were talking about trains and detonators.
I like trains.
Colm always had good information. Come on.
And you think now is the right time to hit a train?
Now you us might fancy living on deer piss and rabbit shit, I'm getting too old for that life. Mr. Matthews, Mr. Smith, Mr. Pearson, would you please look after the place? There are O'Driscolls about. Yeah!
Yeah. We're gonna have a lasso tutorial now, presumably.
He said follow the main trail southwest. They're camped near some lake.
Okay, let's go find these bastards before they find us and rob this core they're planning. What's that? Tracks. Horses, quite a few of them. As far as I can tell, the only fools out here are us and them. They must be this way.
Us and them. Good Pink Floyd song from Dark Side of the Moon.
Of course. Listen, I know you don't think much of my ideas recently, but this is the right move.
Okay. You know I got your back.
I learned a long time ago that you hit Colm O'Driscoll. Wait for him, and people you love will die.
This feud between you and him needs to be put to rest, one way or another.
It will be.
Some things I can forgive, others I can forget. What he did to Annabelle, I can't do neither.
Common trope in Rockstar games.
Brother, Dutch.
Yes, I did.
Beef between two gangs.
Will be reunited soon enough. That's how this'll end.
Damn right, boss.
See that smoke? Let's cut up here and take a look. They said it was near the lake, so we must be close.
Despacio.
Hold up here. Watch it.
You went into me.
Whoa there.
How rude. Stop hitting me.
All right, gentlemen. This is it. Are we goddamn ready?
Ready, Dutch.
Good. Now, Mr. Morgan and
My horse is okay.
we're gonna head up here a little, see if we can't get a sense of the layout of the camp. Mr. Williamson, Mr. Bell, you two take up a hidden position just outside the camp. Mr. Summers, Mr. Escuela, you two hold position here.
Didn't realize there was this many of us.
Let's go.
Dutch wanted me to follow him, right? Yes. I'm not very good at listening.
There they are. That's definitely them.
Home?
I think so.
Yeah, that's him.
Just pop him now.
Who's he talking to? He don't seem very happy.
No.
They leaving?
Seem to be. Should we go get him?
My ring light just died.
Colm can wait. Best to get some of them out of there. And much less fun to rob him and his score if he never finds out about it. All right.
Oh, that's pretty
let's go pay our
stupid.
old friends a visit. Don't forget to grab that rifle from your horse. You two, get up there and keep us covered.
You got it, Dutch.
That rifle's no use to us sitting on your horse. Arthur. Good. Come on, let's go. Seems easiest to take the same path down as Bill and Micah. Like you said, revenge is a luxury we can't afford.
Yeah, just wasn't sure you agreed with me.
Arthur. Arthur, have you completely lost faith in me? Our needs right now are supplies, equipment, and a way out of here. Everything else, including Colm, can wait.
Okay.
There's enough of those bastards down there to deal with as it is. Now, come on.
Not entirely convinced by the trudging through the snow. But obviously it's no big deal, but...
Oh, watch out. This bit's steep.
I do wonder if some of these really long walks could have been cut. I know that's a criticism of this game, is it's just really, really slow. So we'll see how we find it. But there's not a huge amount entertaining about making this walk.
Lead on this. They're going to be gunning for you.
They ain't got me yet.
No, but the way our luck's been running.
The way our luck's been running.
Down there first. Follow me. Let's head for that building in front. Stay low. Come on, follow me. Okay, let's get in cover.
Ready for this job to be done?
So, what are we doing, Dutch? I can take this if you want.
Just make the call. You want to take the lead? Go.
So we got everything we need.
We have to move on this right.
Okay, I'll go first.
O'Driscolls! You're dead, you sons of bitches! Pushing forward! Cover me! Oh, we gotta move, boys! You're gonna die!
I'm just shopping. It's fine. It's fine.
Look out! On top of the water tower, you see him?
I see him. Ah.
Look around! You're gonna die! You yellow selling bastard!
I think that's all of them.
Search the bodies. Strip everything we can from them.
You recognize any of them, Dutch?
Of course not. Paul doesn't give a damn about his men. All he cares about is numbers.
Horse medicine, nice. I'm gonna steal this hat as well. I like my current hat a bit more, I think, but
How long some of you have been with me? I imagine Colm doesn't even know half
oh, I can't take his hat.
Keep looking. We need everything we can get off of these bastards. Heads up, boys. We got more coming in from the forest. Shit, there's a lot of them. What do you think, Arthur? Should we hold ground here or go after them?
I say we kill the bastards.
Come on, then! Everyone with me!
You're dead now.
Let's get into that forest and clear them out.
that went so badly. I got so confused when they were talking about Deadeye. Alright, let's loot these bodies. I might get something. $1.58. We got our first money. It would have been better, I think, had we just held our position and we stayed in cover. But hey. I had the wrong weapon as well. Shouldn't have been going out there with the rifle. But it's fine. It's fine. They didn't die. Why does the game want me to open the weapon wheel? Okay. I don't think it does want me to open the weapon wheel.
We don't have time to mess around. Good work, boys. Now, let's tear this place apart. Bill, you go search that wagon there. Mike, search that building. Arthur, you take that building to the left. All right, man, quick. Find those detonators, explosives, anything you can. Let's go.
I mean, I'm gonna guess the important things are in here, right? Switching between E and R for like picking things up and like it's slightly annoying. There you go.
Here.
Dynamite.
This looks good. What do you think, Bill?
Well, looks fine. Smells good.
Come on.
Did we get everything?
Think so, boss. Found this on one of them.
Thank you.
This is perfect.
Oh, yeah? Interesting. This is something about the train they was gonna rob. A Mr. Leviticus Cornwall. Mount back up. Let's keep moving. All right, let's get out of here. Proud of you boys. All of you. Not a man down.
Good work, fellers.
Not bad for some starving down and outs. They can pummel us hard as they like, but we will always get back up and fight. That's who we are. Outlaws for life, fellas. Wait until we have John, Mac, Charles, and Sean.
Oh yeah, I said the outlaws aren't necessarily the opposite of lawlessness.
We'll all be back.
Well, you didn't get combed, but this hit'll hurt him a lot more than any bullet in the head.
Especially when we rob this train, too.
Yeah, I guess we'll see about that.
Oh, indeed we will.
Outlaws can't rely on the protection from the law.
Oh, of course he will. Just like all the rest. But we're gonna stay a step ahead of them. Make sure we always know where they are before they know where we are. We allowed ourselves to get a step behind in Blackwater. That won't happen again.
I mean, it will, won't it? Otherwise, this would make for a pretty short game.
All right, dig in, fellas. Let's make some ground.
Good for having some tea.
Hey, you see that fella? Wasn't he at the camp with Colm?
Leave him to me.
All right, we're heading back. Just bring him back alive. He could be useful.
Okay.
That's why we got my lasso.
Yeah. Yeah.
Stay back!
Not so fast, man.
Ah, shit! No!
You're coming with me.
Please don't! Come on, I'm nobody, mister.
Comfortable enough for you? What's your name, boy?
I don't know.
You don't know your name?
It's Kieran.
Kieran what?
Duffy, Kieran Duffy.
Well, I ain't gonna lie to you. This is a real bad day for you, Kieran Duffy.
Where are you taking me?
Somewhere you ain't gonna like.
Why?
It'll be fine.
What are you
It'll be
gonna do to me?
fine. We'll just have a cup of
Something
tea
you
and a
ain't
talk.
gonna like. So I'd advise you to save your breath for screaming.
No, please. Don't do this, please. Let me go. I'll disappear. I'll go to Mexico.
You better shut your mouth, you little shit, or I will shut it for you.
Please, I'll do anything. Just let me go, please. Oh, God, please, no.
Are you trying to test me? Is that it? Because I will break every bone in your body.
I'm sorry. Okay?
Not one more goddamn word. Am I clear?
Okay.
That's 2 bones right there.
I'm assuming the game is auto-saving pretty regularly.
Here we are, you sack of shit. Let's introduce you to the boys.
You've unlocked rearing. Press left control and
Don't
tap
hurt me, please.
Oh, don't worry.
space.
They're real nice.
You found a little shit, did you?
Yep. I got him.
Very good. Welcome to your new home. Hope you're real happy here.
You want me to make him talk?
Oh, no, now all we'll get is lies. Uncle, Mr. Williamson, tie this maggot up someplace safe. We get him hungry first. I got a saying, my friend. We shoot fellas as need shooting, save fellas as need saving, and feed 'em as need feeding. We are gonna find out what you need. I can't believe it! An O'Driscoll in my camp!
I ain't an O'Driscoll, mister! I hate that fella!
Oh, whatever you say, son. Well done, Arthur.
I'm just sorry we missed out on Colm.
Oh, there's time enough for that. Now, I gotta figure out if we can hit that train.
Okay.
That's better. Wow. Wanted to greet him and...
So, how you feeling about this train?
I mean, you gotta do something.
Yeah, but that's more than something. Oh, excuse me.
I'm gonna study my horse. This is your main horse.
There, boy. All right, boy. Yeah, good boy.
Pearson needs to speak to me.
We're gonna starve to death up here, Mr. Morgan.
We're okay.
We have a few cans of food and a rabbit. For what, 10, 12 people? When I was in the Navy...
I do not wish to hear about what you got up to in the Navy, Mr. Pearson.
What happens in the Navy stays in the Navy.
At sea for 50 days.
And you unfortunately survived.
When we ran away from Blackwater, I wasn't able to get supplies in.
Well, when government agents are hunting you down,
all right, no, have a
shopping trips need to be
safe
cut
trip.
short.
Hope the preparations go well. Thanks for hanging out.
If needs be, we can eat you. You're the fattest.
Got him.
I sent Lenny and Bill hunting, and they found nothing.
Well,
hunting tutorial.
Learning than hunting. Bill's a fool. Unless those mountains are full of game that want to read, ain't no wonder they found
enough of this. We'll go find something. Come on, Arthur.
Wait a second. Hold on. Here. You're gonna need something to eat out there.
Assorted, salted offal. Starving would be preferable.
Come on, let's go.
You can't go hunting. Look at your hand.
I can't stay here listening to you two. Look, if there's game in those hills, I'll find it. And you can kill it.
You need to rest, Charles.
You think this is rest? Come along.
I need someone to do my tutorial for me. Come on. Let that horse just suddenly appear from.
Here, you take this. I can't use it, and you'll have to.
Oh, you're joking.
Use a gun, and we'll scare off every animal for miles around.
Good point.
You're never too old to learn, I imagine. All right, let's head out. Kia!
Oh, then Charles.
Holding up, Charles?
I'm okay, apart from this hand. Stupid mistake.
Still bad?
It'll be fine in a day or two. I just can't pull a bow right now.
I sure hope I can. Never really got the hang of it.
You'll be fine.
So, you reckon we're gonna find something to kill that ain't no Driscoll?
Huh. There's meat up here for sure. Pearson doesn't know what he's talking about. Careful. Now the weather's eased off a bit, they'll be needing to feed. We'll head up this way.
Yeah, I need a new ring light. I tried to find one. Today.
Been a wild few days,
I failed.
right?
I failed.
North from Blackwater, getting stuck in the storm, going out for John, that thing with the O'Driscolls.
You've had a lot put on you. I wish I could have done more.
I didn't mean it like that, just a lot to think back on.
I still don't really know what happened on that boat.
Me neither. Well, Javier told me a bit, but it sure weren't good.
I think this is an actual cutscene.
There's some patches of grass here. This is good. Come on, let's try this way. Keep your eyes peeled for movement. The wind's died down too.
That's good.
No wind at all is bad, but if it's too strong, they won't move. Now shh, stay quiet. Ha! Whoa! Hey, stop here a second. I see something. There's deer been here recently.
How can you tell?
How can you not? We'll track them on foot. You're gonna need the bow. Don't leave it on your horse. The gun will scare everything around. Quiet as you can. Stay low and move slowly. You see the tracks?
I think so. Maybe not.
Focus. It's easier in the snow, but once you get your eye in, you'll be able to track nearly as well in grass and woods.
Is it in the water? Your scent is also showing a new direction. Owls will flee if they smell your scent, so remain downwind or far away when hunting. Okay. Jesus. What to think about.
Shh. Down there. You see him? Quick. Get that bow out, Arthur. Aim for their head or neck. We want a good, clean kill. Get good tension on the string before releasing. Just don't overdo it. Now, Arthur. Nice. See if you can get another one.
I lost it. I lost where it went. Ah, there it is.
Got it. Well done. I think that's all we can carry. Okay, you pick up one, I'll get the other.
You sure your hand's okay?
It'll be fine once I get it on my shoulder. Okay, I'll go grab the other one.
Right in the head, look at that. Companion tracks what other animals you discovered in the world. It can be accessed the progress section of the pause menu. Your horse will respond to your calls as long as it is in range. Continue to bomb your horse to increase the distance at which it will respond. Been a bit slow in it. Come on. There we go. Hello. There's a good boy. All right, boy.
Ready to head back when you are.
Come on then. Let's head back.
Nice venison dinner. Oh, of course, we dropped off Pearson at the butcher thing.
Should be enough meat here to keep us all fed for a few days.
You found it.
I knew you'd be okay with that bow.
Yeah, it's easier when they ain't shooting back.
Correct.
We've seen enough of that.
Considering how things were looking a couple of days back, well, maybe our luck is finally on the turn.
Seems to me we should be putting our effort into getting off this mountain now.
Soon. People are still weak, and well, you've seen how snowed in those wagons are. They ain't going nowhere until we get some more thaw.
You're probably right. And even if we do get off here, what then? We'll still have a big price on our heads.
This is a big country. We'll find somewhere to lie low. Dutch and Jose will have a plan.
Dutch.
You notice how Pearson's had a bottle in his hand ever since we fled Blackwater? We give the camp cook 5 minutes to grab the essentials and go, and he doesn't even bring a crumb of food.
Good that we caught more than one. We've only been up here a few days and have already picked up 2 more mouths to feed.
1 more. We ain't feeding the O'Driscoll a damn thing. Except maybe that can of salted offal Pearson was kind enough to give us.
The girl, she has a wild look in her eye.
Of course. She lost her husband, her home, everything she had.
So what do we do with her?
Well, once we get out of here and we're back on our feet, we'll see. She might have family somewhere.
Who knows? Maybe she'll deal with the O'Driscoll for us.
Well, I know who my money's on in that fight. He's weak, but that makes him much more useful. Maybe we can get to them before they get to us.
What is it with the O'Driscolls?
You ain't dealt with them? I suppose. Hell, we ain't run into them much the last 6 months. I guess because they've been over this way.
Yeah, I've heard a lot of talk about them.
Well, we've been scrapping over scores with them for years. Big gang. Nasty sons of bitches. Their leader, Combe, and Dutch go way back. And not in a good way. A proper blood feud.
Watch out! Bear up ahead. Let's see if we can find another way around.
I got a rifle, I can shoot it.
You must be real hungry. Stay well back. Spring storms like this are the worst for animals that sleep all winter. Cut up here, off the trail.
It's you and me. How long you been with us now? 5, 6 months?
Something like that.
Bet you didn't expect this.
What?
Any of this. Blackwater mess. Being up here?
Sooner or later, a job's gonna go wrong. Nature of life.
I just thought you might have moved on by now.
You want me to move on?
No. No, not at all. I know you could run it alone, no problem.
I did that for a long time. I'm done with it. Always wondering if someone's gonna kill you in your sleep.
I still wonder that most nights.
I reckon you're okay. This suits me. Sure, I could fall in with another gang, but Dutch... You know, Dutch is different.
Oh, yes. Dutch is certainly different.
He treats me fair. Most of you do. And for a fella with a black father and an Indian mother, that ain't normally the case.
Well, we need you now. More than ever.
Good. And how long have you been with these boys? Why ain't you run off?
Me? Oh, 20 years, something like that. Since I was a boy.
20 years?
Yeah. He taught me to read. John, too. Taught me a few other things, him and Hosea.
Huh. I'm sure.
Dutch saved me. Saved most of us. That's why we need to stick by him through this. He always sees us right.
How's that new horse?
He's all right. He'll do for now. I appreciate you letting me take Taima the other night.
She's a strong one. It's been as hard on the horses as on the rest of us. I don't know what Dutch would do if something happened to the Count.
Same with Bill and Brown Jack. He's a drunk, miserable bastard, but he loves that horse.
Huh. I hope they all make it.
I tried to ride the Count once.
I just realized my dogs aren't in here.
Hugged me faster than a bull. Won't take nobody but him.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
I'm gonna hitch Taima over here.
Brought some food back, boys! Come on, let's get these over to Pearson. And thank you for showing me how to use the bow properly.
I only showed you a little. Takes a lifetime of practice to master.
I like how the deer were accumulating snow on the journey back.
Just drop it down in here.
What a surprise. Find a camp rat loitering around in the kitchen.
Is that any way to greet an old friend? I feel like we haven't spoken for days.
I do my utmost to avoid you.
He loves me, really. It's his sad way of showing affection.
No, it isn't. Now shoot, get lost.
Well, see you gents later.
See, you got on just fine.
Charles is a wonder.
Have a drink, boys. You earned it.
Jesus, what is that?
Navy rum, sir. It's the only thing. The only thing.
Navy rum's horrible.
Keeps you sane, it does.
Yes, seems to have done a treat on you. You go rest that hand, Charles.
I'll be fine in a few days.
You mind helping me with the skinning, Mr. Morgan? It's easier if we do it together.
Do I get to skin you?
You're always one with the jokes, aren't you? Come on.
This really isn't a job for a man with a burnt hand. I'll see you both later.
You skinned that one you dumped on the floor there.
Something tells me it's not that easy or quick to skin an animal.
Not too bad, Mr. Morgan. Yeah. They always said you were a butcher. You know, you could trade these or sell these in pretty much any town. If you're looking to make a legitimate bit of money, of course.
Right now, I'm just looking to get off this mountain alive.
Well, if you catch anything else, you bring it to me.
Sure.
Thank you, Mr. Morgan. Heck, Arthur Morgan's first decent bit of hunting after all these years.
Yeah, well, we're on the run now. Everyone's got to do their bit to survive. Just make a good stew. Folk need it. It's been a tough few days.
You have unlocked the Master Hunter Challenge. Check your log for more information. A few days later.
It's been a bad few weeks, but Dutch being Dutch, he is busy making plans, and Dutch being Dutch, those plans involve robbery and dreams. Well, I thought you was reading him his last rites. Now I see you're introducing him to your other passion.
I'll mind you to show me some respect, Mr. Morgan.
Mind away, Reverend. You still here, then?
I owe you.
Yeah. And you'll pay me. But for the moment, just rest.
Arthur, I think it's time for the train.
Want me to come?
Of course I do, but look at you.
I was always ugly, Dutch. It's just a scratch.
Don't lie still, son. Hello, Abigail.
Dutch,
Jackie.
the boy wanted to see you, John.
He's seen me now. Or what's left of me. What about you?
Guess I was hoping to see a corpse.
Bide your time. You'll see plenty of them.
You're a rotten man, John Marston.
He is an idiot, Abigail. We all know it. Now, railway men. Bill, now you ride ahead and set the charge at the water tower just before the tunnel.
Ain't a problem. Why are we doing this? Weather's breaking. We could leave. I thought we was lying low.
Yeah, come on. What do you want from me, Hosea?
I just don't want any more folks to die, Dutch.
We're living, Hosea. We're living. Look at me. We're living. Even you. But we need money. Everything we has in Blackwater. You fancy heading back there?
Yep.
No. Listen, Dutch, I ain't trying to undermine you. I just want to stick to the plan, which was to lie low, then head back out west. Now, suddenly we're about to rob a train.
What choice have we got?
Not
Leviticus
rob the
Cornwall's
train.
no joke, Dutch.
Who is Leviticus Cornwall?
He's a big railway magnate, sugar dealer, oil man.
Well, how good for him. Sounds like he has more than enough to share.
Dutch!
Gentlemen, it is time to make something of ourselves. Get your horses ready. We have a train to rob. Everyone ready? All right, let's head out.
Do-do-do. All right. Come on.
Go on then.
Okay, gentlemen, listen up, all of you. According to the information so kindly provided to us by the O'Driscolls, the train will be coming north from Big Valley. We're gonna pick it off after it crosses the border into the Grizzlies. There's a raised spot there that should give us good vantage. Charles, you'll keep lookout for any outriders. How's that hand, by the way?
I'll be fine.
Good. I'll take the driver and engineer, then run point. Lenny and Javier, you two take the front cars, deal with any guards. Arthur and Micah, you head straight for the back.
Straight for the back.
That's
I was
what
listening.
we're after. Mr. Cornwall's private car.
You and me, Morgan.
Great.
Have you got a problem with that?
Not if you keep your head for once.
You worry about yourself, huh?
Enough! After Bill blows the tracks, we're gonna need to move fast. Is everyone clear on what they're doing?
Yep. Crystal.
Yes, boss.
Good. Now come on. Let's ride. We need to get this done fast. Now it's thawing, before anyone gets up here after us. Oh, look at you boys. See? This is what I call a crew. Micah Bell, Charles Smith, Arthur Morgan, Javier Escuela, and what about young Lenny here? Always the first man on his horse.
Just happy we're back at him, Dutch.
You sure you're ready for this, kid?
Of course I'm ready.
Just stay calm.
And that's the guy who's gonna get shot.
That goes for all of you. No mistakes. Not again.
So we do this, then we go back to Blackwater to collect.
How many times you gonna ask the same question, Micah?
That's a lot of damn money to leave sitting for too long.
It would be crazy to go back there now. The place will be swarming with Pinkertons.
We go back when I say we go back, and that's the end of it. The money's safe. You'll just have to trust me. And if the O'Driscolls are right, there'll be a stack of railroad bonds on this train. Good money. Ah! There's the water tower. Hold up here on the ridge.
Hey.
I like how everyone jostles me all the time. Very rude.
Is Bill there?
Yeah.
You want to head down? See how he's getting on?
Okay.
You wanted me to get off my horse, presumably? No.
How you getting on?
Yeah. I'm okay.
You sure?
Of course.
Can I help a little?
All right.
All right.
Go ahead and set up the detonator by those rocks over there.
Okay, sure.
Now just unspool the wire and then attach it to said detonator.
Okay, this is good.
All right. That should do it. You head back up to the others. I got it from here.
Boy.
Just be ready to move quick. And remember the plan. All of you, no mistakes.
Go to the back of the train. See, I even not only was I listening, I remember.
All fine.
We'll soon find out.
Everything okay?
I think so.
I think so.
Okay, cover your faces. Train should be here any minute now. That includes you, Arthur?
Oh, okay, right, items, and then, okay. I was like, I don't know what you want me to do.
Gentlemen, it's time. Good luck, all of you.
All of you.
You all know what to do.
I do. I was paying attention and everything.
Here we go. Shit!
kidding me? Where did you find that moron? You said it was fine.
So it's my fault. Come on! You're pathetic. You know that?
Here we go! Here we go!
Nailed it. He did not nail it.
I'm slipping!
Hey, down here! I've got you. Now stop yelling.
Oh, shit!
Oh, I was like, I have to.
Arthur, help me!
Okay.
You're okay. Now, let's go slow this thing down.
Where's Javier?
He fell. The others will get him.
Should we move up?
No, we need to stop this train.
There's another guard up ahead. You want me to take him?
Yes, you go.
Okay. Hey!
Let's keep it. Oh, shit. Give me. Bad choice.
$0.61. Nice.
We best get up there. We moving up?
You all right?
Yeah, I'm good. What the hell is Bill doing? He had long enough to set that charge.
Well, I hooked up the wire, but we won't mention that.
Shouldn't we push up? I'm going up. We have to stop this train.
I'm looting the bodies.
Hurry. We have to stop this train.
That's what we're doing, kid.
Oh, what? What a wimp.
No, we need to stop this train.
There's another guard up ahead. You want me to take him?
That's how you want to do it?
Hold him back!
We moving up?
How the hell just happened?
You all right?
Yeah, I'm good. What the hell is Bill doing? He had long enough to set that charge.
Well, I hooked up the wire, but we...
You don't follow the Leviticus Cornwall train.
Don't be a shallow grave fortune!
Move it!
I think I've really figured out how this dead eye works, but together.
How you doing there?
I'm okay. We gotta hurry. We have to stop this train.
That's what we're doing, kid.
Oh.
I ain't got a clear shot.
Got it.
kid? Where the hell are the others?
I don't know. Damn it! I thought that was all of them.
We're gonna get out of this.
Oh, I know we are.
Good shooting, kid.
I can see now why the O'Driscolls brought so many boys up here for this.
Arthur, get over here. We don't have time to play games.
Oh, we definitely do. I got 31 cents and some health cure.
You two all right?
Yes, let's get the money and go.
We got some fellas holed up in this last car.
Ah, shit.
What are you boys planning on doing in there? Listen to me. We don't want to kill any of you. Any more of you. I give you my word, but trust me, we will.
I work for Leviticus, Cornwall.
Come on, boys.
We got our orders.
Okay. You asked for it.
We ain't
5,
opening this door.
4, 3, 2, 1. Seems our friends have gone deaf. Wake them up a little. That's enough. Mr. Williamson, give Mr. Morgan and Mr. Smith some dynamite. You two boys go blow that door open. Now, don't matter too much to us, but you boys in there might want to take a step back.
Seems good enough. Now light the fuse.
Here we go.
Unless you got a death wish, I'd step back, fellers.
All right, come on. Just walk on out here. We don't want to kill you. We just want to rob your boss. Get on up there. Search that train.
Bumping into me. Fuck, piss off. God, so rude. Oh, why is it E to get on the train? It should be... the controls are very...
It's like a palace.
Now I've seen everything. Oh, you two got the safe? I'll search the rest.
Oh, yes. Should be easy as cake. You're just gonna stand there, kid. Pour me some brandy, will you? I'm parched.
Shut up. Me and Arthur did all the work.
Yeah, kid did good. Didn't see you rushing to jump on that train.
He's keen. I'll give you that.
Letter to Leviticus Cornwall from Archibald Jameson. Dear Leviticus, thank you for the telegram and for your continued interest in the Jameson Mining Company. However, any news you have received of mismanagement or financial difficulties at the mine in Annesburg are simply fake, and I would urge you to question your sources. The coal industry is quite different from the oil industry in a number of ways, so I certainly remain open to a business meeting at your convenience to exchange ideas and educate each other on our respective areas of corporate expertise. I would also be delighted to host you in Annesburg
At least we all know you can read.
and give you a personal tour of the mine and its associated facilities. I look forward to further correspondence. Sincerely, Archibald Jameson.
Invoices, blah, blah, blah. You got anything?
Not really. Sugar imports from the Spanish West Indies. A lot of sugar. Some fancy new boat he's ordered from Europe.
I am not robbing another boat as long as I live.
Cigar there, we can take that.
Have you checked all the drawers and cabinets?
How's it looking in there?
No, this looks like something.
These just seem to be contracts. Arthur, have you looked down the end there? Well, keep looking. There must be something.
I think I got him.
Nice.
Well, thank God. Come on.
Oh, can't carry any more cigars. I got plenty of brandy. Ugh.
What did you find?
These
Please.
bonds. They worth anything?
Oh, sure. Bearer bonds. I think we can probably sell these pretty easily. Well done. Now, would you get rid of all of this?
The train?
Yeah, get it out of here.
What about them?
What do you think?
I don't know.
It's up to you. Kill them, leave them here, take them with you on the train. Just make sure they don't send no folk after us.
Okay.
See you back at camp. When you get back, we'll be moving on. The rest of you, let's ride!
Okay. Get on the train. Quick. All of you. Any bright ideas, I kill all three of you. So behave. Come on. Move.
We won't tell a soul, I swear.
If I hear so much as a footstep from this car, you'll end up like all your friends out here. Go on.
I would rolling in money now. We cannot play the piano, so this is a worse game than Max Payne 2, and Max Payne 3. Bitters, so I can make some cocktails. Oh, let's search the drawer. I don't know what you're gonna find. Candy? Yeah, we'll take that. Chocolate bar. Chocolate. Let's loot this guy. Oh no, I don't want to do that.
Okay, boy. Nice, boy.
You'll just follow us, right? I feel like 249 is a significant number.
For Lord's sake, put that book away and go help. Oh, Mary Beth.
Mary Beth.
So, we getting out of this hellhole?
We're gonna try. Weather seems stable.
And we just robbed a Leviticus Cornwall train.
We got money in our pockets. The worst is behind us, gentlemen. So the question is, where now?
I know this country a little. I told you, we should set up camp in Horseshoe Overlook near Valentine. We'll be able to hide out there, no problem, as long as we keep our noses clean.
Well, then let's go. Clean noses and everything else. Arthur, you're in that one. Bring Hosea. I know you two like to talk about the good old days and what's gone wrong with old Dutch.
Hey, Tom. Are you okay? That's the one. I'm very well, thank you. I'm very well. How are you?
Lenny! Micah, get over here!
I got that impression.
You two ride up ahead, make sure there's no surprises. We've had enough of those.
Me with the boy?
Just go.
Come on, kid. You can buy me a whiskey.
Oh, is this our horse and cart tutorial? At least I don't have to deal with the snow now.
Get us out the stream. Gotta keep us moving, but calm.
It is my shit. It is my first playthrough.
Okay, let's take a look.
You all right back there?
Nope.
Does everything look all right?
Well, what's going on?
I broke the goddamn wheel.
All right, let's get it fixed.
And then we're gonna get ambushed and we're gonna have to shoot some
I
people.
reckon we can handle it. All right, Charles, you and me hold the thing up while you try and put the wheel back on, Arthur.
You still strong enough to hold up a wagon?
Shut up.
I'm just saying.
Don't say less. Pick the wheel up. Nearly there. There.
Oh yeah, no, that's fine.
See? You ain't so
I mean,
used
it
to that.
is definitely a little bit slow, for sure.
Not quite.
It's establishing a lot of things. I think it could have done it a little bit quicker and not ruined the whole shtick.
What do you think?
But it's fine.
If they wanted trouble, we wouldn't have seen them.
Poor bastards. We really screwed them over down here. Come on, let's not push our luck.
What happened?
I'm given to understand
Well,
this is one thing Native
get
Americans are
in.
very good at. It's an ambush.
One day soon you'll be a major player.
It is major player VOD_crack who is coming off the back of Come
on, we've wasted enough time already.
Wrath Aeon of Ruin. I've hit rock bottom by playing a Rockstar game.
All right, now, stay on this trail. We'll follow the river, then cut left inland.
Yes, no, for sure.
So, yes, the Indians in these parts got sold a very raw deal. Come on, we're falling behind. This is the heart.
Hey Harvey, hey Red Dead
Country,
Intervention.
They lost it all. Stolen clean away from them it was, every blade of grass.
We'll all be fine, we'll just stick together.
Headed up to the
We'll make it
reservations in
through.
the middle of nowhere.
And how's that different from anywhere else?
Well, maybe it's not. I just heard some of the army out here was particularly unpleasant about it.
Unpleasant? How do you rob and kill people pleasantly? We don't. In spite of
CS2.
I fear I was perhaps trying to simplify something more complicated for the benefit of our block-headed driver here.
Nice.
Hey, don't blame it on me. Never forget, this here's a con man, Charles.
How was your stream,
Just
VOD?
because it sounds fancy don't mean he knows a damn thing about what he's talking about.
Tell me everything. Wretched.
So, what happened to your tribe?
I don't even know if I have one. At least, not that I can remember. My father was a colored man. He told me he lived with our people for a while. A number of free men did, but when we were forced to move from our lands, the three of us fled. I was too young to really remember much. My whole life I've been on the run. A couple years later, some soldiers captured my mother. Took her somewhere. We never saw her again. We drifted around. He was a very
hit some
sad
sort of
man,
bottom.
and the drink had a mean hold on him. Around 13, I just took off on my own.
That was about the age we found young Arthur
We're
here.
going too
Maybe
hot.
a little older.
Look at my clothes now. Jesus.
You never did see.
Cheers.
And he learned fast.
Not as fast as Marston, apparently.
Wait, I don't understand. What's the
It's
problem?
balls to the wall action.
Arthur?
It's a long story.
I wonder if that deer is scripted. Probably.
We still heading the right way?
That depends. Are we still heading west in search of fortune and repose in virgin forests as we planned? No. Are we heading in the correct direction on our desperate escape from the law eastwards down the mountains? Yes, I believe so.
You know this area?
A little. I've been through a couple of times. There's a livestock town not too far from here called Valentine. Cowboys, outlaws.
One thing I don't
working
understand is
girls,
why RDR was
our
never
kind of
ported to
place.
PC.
Driscoll's?
Probably them too.
Pinkertons?
Let's hope not.
And this place we're going. Wait, what's it called again?
Horseshoe Overlook.
It's a good place to lie low?
It'll do for now. And how low do you think Dutch is really going to lie? It's just, you know, maybe it's me who's changed, not him, but we kept telling him that ferry job didn't feel right. You and me had a real lead in Blackwater that could have worked out.
Maybe.
It just isn't like Dutch to lose his head like that.
Things go wrong sometimes. People
I mean,
die.
you can emulate.
It's the way it is. Always has been. Me, you, Dutch. We've all been in this line of work a long time. And we're still here, so... I figure we must have got it right a hell of a lot more than we got it wrong.
Oh, shout out to Landlord John 1.
Working on there anyway.
Just some yarrow and ginseng. Good for the health. Better than that stuff you buy in the store. Yeah, you can have all this. I'm at the point where I can do it with my eyes closed.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
I've acquired some herbs. These can be consumed to replenish your cores used in cooking or to craft items. There's one thing, like, I've never really wanted to do in video games is to craft things. The only time you're allowed to call is like 1. Yes, there is no Landlord John 2. And he explicitly defines the 1.
There you are, brother. Head in there and follow the track for a bit.
Thanks.
Hey, slow up. I'll jump on.
What if we just left this guy behind?
Let's go.
Any trouble getting in here, Javier?
Nope. It went well. This is a good spot.
Excellent.
I've completely lost. Oh, there's the trail. There it is. Oh no. All right, Vod. Have a fantastic dinner. Yeah, I think you're either gonna pull up or slow down. Nincompoop. That is an underused insult. Gracie.
Here we are, gentlemen. Home sweet home.
You weren't wrong, Hosea. This place is perfect.
I hope so.
Gentlemen, we have survived.
For now.
I can have a guess.
It is time to prosper.
Arthur and I were about to prosper in Blackwater. We were onto something big. Then Mike
Hosea's never going to let this go, is he?
Ferry, and here we are.
We have all made mistakes over the years, Hosea. Every last one of us. But I kept us together. Kept us alive. Kept the nooses off our neck.
I guess I'm just worried. I ain't got that long, Dutch. I want folks safe before I go.
Me too.
And now we are stuck. East of the Grizzlies and out of money. And a long way from our dream of virgin land in the west.
I know, my brother. But we are safe. We make a bit of money here. Then we move again. Head out around them. Be west of Uncle Sam. In a few months, buy some land.
I hope so.
Would you just look around you? This world has its consolations.
Gentlemen, I'm going to head into the local town and, see if I can strike up a little business.
Of course, Herr Strauss. I prefer robbing banks to usury. Seems more dignified somehow. Now, everyone, put your tools down for a moment. Come on, gather round. Quickly now. I know that things have been tough, but we are safe now, and we are far too poor. So it is time for everyone to get to work.
Get to work, but stay out of trouble. Remember, we are itinerant workers.
Laid off when they shut down our factory to the north. Now get out there and see what you can find.
This is going to become an open world game now.
No more passengers. It is time for everyone to earn their keep.
There is a town a little way down the track named Valentine. Livestock town, all mud and morons, if I remember right. That seems a decent place to start.
And, we need food. Real food. That means every day. One of you.
And remember, whatever it is that you find, the camp gets its slice. Now be sensible out there.
Now, the girls have your tent ready, Mr. Morgan. Come with me. You two will be ready shortly. We put you over here.
I'm sure everything will be fine, Miss Grimshaw.
It should be. Most of your stuff from Blackwater got saved.
Everything apart from my money.
Oh, don't remind me.
Well, we can always make more money.
We're gonna have to. Miss Jackson, I've seen shit with more common sense than you. Do it properly.